And welcome to Staunton, Virginia, where we have a special edition of Staunton Braves baseball. This is going to be entertainment rules baseball, what we call bungalow ball. Real quickly, game is brought to you by City National Bank, Barber Enterprise, and Domino's. So before we go into any sort of things or any sort of lineup, let's start off with the rules for bungalow / entertainment baseball. Rule number one, we have a very strict 2-hour time limit, so no new innings will be able to start after the 2 hours have went. We will finish the inning, and then the game is over unless we are tied, of course. That brings us to rule number 2, scoring. It is scored differently. You don't get points just for reaching home unless it is the final inning. You have to win the innings in order to get it. So if, say, the away team brings home 2 runs, the inning will end if the Braves get 3 runs. Now, rule number 3, there will be no stealing, no bunting, no balking. If a hitter or base runner tries to steal a base, if a hitter bunts or a base runner steals a base, they will be ejected from the game. Rule number 4, batters can steal first. This is the only exception to the no stealing rule. But in order to steal first, you can do it whenever you want, but it's probably going to happen on a wild pitch or something of that nature. Rule number 5, no stepping out of the batter's box. If they do, it will be considered a strike. That brings us up to rule number 6, and we will explain it later when it happens, but there is no walking. In order for, once you get 4 balls, you can run as far as you want, until 7 fielders have hit the base. That consists of the 4 infielders and 3 outfielders. Coming up next, rule number 7, there will be no mound visits. So once the pitcher is on there, he's going to have to get out of the inning. That's going to bring up rule number 8. This is where fans here in the stadium will be able to fans will be able to participate in the game, and if they catch a fly ball, it will be out. And then there's also the golden batter rule. One time a game, teams will be able to put up 1 batter whenever they want. Coming up after this quick little break, we will be able to start and look into the lineups. And welcome back to Staunton, Virginia, where we are about set up for Braves baseball, aka Boogaloo Entertainment Baseball. We do have a special guest bringing out the first pitch. We would like to thank Joyce Dull. She has been with us for over 50 years, devoting her summers to Staunton Braves baseball. And she is being thanked with the first pitch, which is in there for a strike. So again, Boogaloo Baseball is brought to you by City National Bank, Barber Enterprise, and Domino's. They each will be sponsored innings throughout this, and I will do my best to make sure they all get fair treatment. But real quickly, though, I do have a lineup here for the Purcellville Cannons. Coming up first to bat for the Cannons will be number 55. McLeod. Then we're going to have Logan Newscomb. Then 19.
If you were the last time, the Cannons were our opponent. As you can see, some of them have already jettisoned the jerseys. They're very much a tarps off.
19 is going to be Ryan Rushing.
So I'll try to keep track of the batting order as closely as possible. But hey, we're just out to have some fun.
Or no. Cambers York is 19. 41. Emissary. Number 5, we have the Bandit, as I am given nicknames. We have number 7, Good Morning Woody. Then we have 8, we'll just figure this out as we go. As again, with this being Boogaloo Baseball, Entertainment Baseball, we do have a very loose uniform policy here. As on deck, we do have for the Cannons,
leading off for the Cannons,
the batter in the takes off.
Number 55.
We have number 55 coming up.
McLeod.
Casnell McLeod. It's going to be over at third base today as we get set up for the first pitch of this special edition of Braves Baseball. As the first pitch on the way, in there, strike one.
7:38.
So the start time is 7:38. So that means you can expect the game to at least end around 9:38, assuming my quick mental time math is correct. Second pitch to McLeod is going to be outside, ball 1. McLeod gets set to receive the 1-1 pitch. On the way, that's inside, ball 2. So we have a 2-1 count coming on the way. Here, top of the first, Boogaloo Baseball, where it can get good chaotic. The 2-1 pitch on the way, outside, ball 3. And we have a 3-1 count coming. And the 3-1 pitch swung on, and that's going to be hit going high into foul territory. And no catch will be made, so that was an opportunity for the fans to get involved. If someone were to catch that, then we would have one out. But now we have a full count pitch coming to McLeod. And the payoff pitch coming to McLeod. Swung on, and that's going to get hit high, going into center field. Bit of a high steps back there, but the catch will be made to give us the first out here in the top of the second.
Number 10.
That's going to bring up number 10. Logan Nukem. And again, first part of the reason why this game can get chaotic. We have no jersey tank top patter in Nukem. First pitch to Nukem's in there. Strike one. So no balls, one strike coming to Nukem. We'll see if Nuke can nuke one out of the park. That swung on hit going into right field, and that's going to get down base hit. Nukem's going to go towards second. And he's going around second, heading on over to third. Will he get there? No play will be made, so a one-out triple as Nuke started off with a one-out triple. So again, with
batting third, the right fielder,
the changes,
19,
right now
the
Cannons
Cannon
having...
Princess York. I was about to say, the home plate umpire's already been struggling with the strike zone. He's toast here.
And the first pitch misses, ball one. Do have... Ooh, there's a strike. So that gives us 2-1 to the Nuke Princess. Ooh. Gives us full count, or 3-1. And that swung on, that's hitting, going into left field.
Nice shot, Cameron.
And great job there. And the Nuke Princess with the base hit. Or not Nuke Princess, Cannon Princess. My bad. That's going to bring up Easton, the Diabetic Assassin Embry. So 1 out, runners at the corners. First pitch to the Assassin is going to be swung on and chipped foul for a strike one. So the Diabetic Assassin trying to bring home an early run. And the second pitch, that's going to be a chopper. Going down third base, 1 run will easily come across. And Cannon Princess reaches, 1 run comes across. But it doesn't matter because this is scored by innings.
The second baseman, number 5.
So far, 1 run has come across for the Cannon here. That pitch is going to be hit going into right field, and the catch is made, so runners will retreat back. He gives us 2 outs.
Yeah, I know. The instinct is to go right to the board.
So after the quick flyout from
Give him some static, George. Go
the
ahead.
Bandit, that's going to bring us Good Morning Woody. Let's be catching
Now
tonight.
the catcher, number 7, Good Morning Woody.
So now 2 outs here, top of the first. 1 run has already come across. First pitch to Good Morning Woody, and that's inside, ball 1. So now we have a 1-0 pitch coming. Kick, deliver. And that's going to get by. Runners will stay. So that gives us ball 2. And the pitch swung on, and that's going to get hit foul. That gives us strike 1, if I'm correct. Actually, according to the scoreboard, it's 1-2. The 1-2, that's hit on over to second. And a quick throw on over to third. In time, and that is out number 3.
Actually, I don't believe you. On to throw the third. All right, so the Cannons scored 1 run.
So the Cannons do score 1 run.
Entertainment plan for you.
And with the 1 run across, that is how
wrote this sketch?
the first inning
of
play comes to an end. Coming up next, we are going to have
your friend of mine, Lance Falk.
the bottom of the second or first, which the first is brought to you by City National Bank. We do thank City National Bank for sponsoring this edition of Bengaloo Baseball. And welcome back to your special edition of Staunton Braves Baseball, Bengaloo Baseball. Coming up first for your Braves, number 25, Tyler Rule. He is currently playing shortstop tonight. And the first pitch to Rule swung on and missed. Strike one. So the 0-1 pitch coming on the way. Inside, ball one. Gives us a 1-1 count. And that pitch is hit foul down the first base line. Now gives us a 1-2 count. So the 1-2 count on the way, that's going to be a high. Tried to sort of just lob one into there. That didn't quite work out, so that gives us a 2-2 count to Tyler Rule. Rule is normally a pitcher, but swings and misses, and he gets struck out that time.
Next up, the right fielder, number 22.
That's going to bring up right fielder 22, Trey Campos. Campos again, normally a pitcher, but today he is in right field. And the first pitch to Campos, that's going to be high, ball one. And that's hit well down the line over into left field, strike one. So the 1-1 pitch coming on the way. And that's get called strike two. So the 1-2 pitch on the way, that's going to get out. Campos, if he wanted to, could have tried to take first, but decides to stay. Get us a 2-2 count. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, the windup. And the deliver swung on, and that's hit high going into left field into foul territory. And the catch is made for out number two.
That was one of our foul balls. You weren't supposed to catch that one.
One of the
Didn't we cover the ones?
dugout players looked like came in and made the catch. So that is how out number two is made.
Now batting the catcher, number 5, Julian Braga.
Now it's coming up, Julian Braga, number 5. He's catching tonight. And kicks the shoe off. That's in there, strike one. So the pitcher literally kicked his foot out of his shoe, but the ball did come in there for strike one. So, try to do a little trick play. It's in there.
The last time I saw that wind up, it was Bugs Bunny.
That gives us ball one.
He's pitching and the guy has a tree trunk for a bat.
So now we have
It's
a
1-1.
1-1 count. 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed, strike
Not that it
two.
matters with this home plate umpire's rhombus-like strike zone, it could change at any time.
So the 1-2 pitch coming as the pitcher
Ooh, I like it. Oh!
got a good one that's sent high into center field. And the catch is made, and that is how out number 3 happens. So after the first inning of play, the Cannons end up scoring 1 run.
Yeah, how about a big hand for the Mad Dog?
So that gives us to the top of the second. First inning was won by the Cannons. So now we have a 1-0 lead for the Purcellville Cannons. Coming up next, top of the second. Again, the first is brought to you by
Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen.
City National Bank. Coming up next, we have the start of the second where the Purcellville look to get a 2-0 lead.
Mountain in the
And welcome back to Bungaloo Baseball here in Staunton, Virginia.
Ethan, the Barber Acevedo.
Now, first pitch to the Barber for the Purcellville Cannons. That ends up missing ball one. So that's going to hit the Barber, and he is going to receive
the intern trying to announce his presence with authority there.
first.
That's right. Got to go if you get all seven. And he keeps running. All hell will break loose.
So this is actually our first attempt at a
Here we
walk.
go.
So now we'll see if a play is made. And the Barber will actually end up taking second on that.
There you go.
So again, as walks are
Now batting the left
done,
fielder,
as
number one,
going to bring up
Beamer.
the Beamer, number one.
Oh. Oh, pitch runner number 55.
And we do
ladies
have a
and
pitch
gentlemen.
runner.
Please welcome Tank.
There is a pitch runner now over at second. We have
The intern continuing
the
to
Beamer
impersonate
currently
Luke
at bat.
Lewis. Over the plate, Lee.
And the pitch. That ends up hitting. So now we have a second attempt
Gotta go.
at walk. So runners will start to
All seven,
advance.
gotta go.
All 7 players have to touch the ball.
And scores.
We do have 1 run come across due to that from second.
Now
So the
batting
Beamer
designated hitter number 31.
is going to bring up
Mercury.
Freddie Mercury. He's currently DHing tonight. And right now 1 run has come across for the Cannon. First pitch outside for a ball. So now Mercury set to receive the 1-0 pitch. That's outside ball 2. So now we have a 2-0 count. And the pitch. That swung on, hit high.
No, it isn't, period. It's points,
And it's
not runs.
Yes, the batter stepped out.
so the batter stepped
In
out,
violation
which violates
of
the
rule number
rules.
5.
So
That is correct. And that should send the third baseman, number 55, Jackson McLeod,
gives us
the news. Oh, it's Soda
A
Pop.
2.
It is Soda Pop for those you fans of the outsiders. It's number 16.
so that's going to give us
Soda
number
Pop.
16 Soda Pop for the Cannon. And the pitch ends up missing ball. So I'm pretty sure that gives us a 3-1 count. If I'm correct, I could be wrong. That's outside. And it is ball 4, so now runners are on the way.
Yes, that's right. The runner is stealing first.
So now Soda Pop actually ends up rounding third. And so the second run comes across. Soda Pop ends up getting to third off that walk.
All right, we have to admit, the no shirt with the batting sleeves is a fashion statement.
That's going to bring up the next batter. Again, with very limited to go from, not quite sure who to get it. Quickly switches on over.
My
And
goodness.
what a hit. Quick throw on over from the shortstop. Not in time. So that means a third run comes across. And the runner is safe at first. Still no outs. And it looks like that's actually going to bring up McLeod again, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that where we are?
Or is it Nuke? Well, the first pitch ends up being a ball. So the 1-0 pitch, that ends up being a grounder. Throwing over to second for one, on to first. I did not quite see a signal if he got in time.
Now batting
And it's
right
actually
fielder,
going
number
to be
19,
not in time, so
Brave,
only one out.
the Cannon
And that's going
Princess
to bring
York.
up the Cannon Princess. First pitch to the Cannon Princess ends up missing
Lee, if
ball.
you rush back a small child, we're going to have a real problem.
So that gives us 1-0 count. That pitch ends up missing ball 2.
Even with his rhombus-like strike,
2-0.
you're not getting it. Oh,
That's grounded back up. And they got him
now the
over.
scooter is on the base bank.
So actually that ends up being out
That
3.
brings us to
So that's the end of the top of the second.
Cannon scored
3 runs come across
Heaven help
for
us.
the Cannon.
All right,
So that is going to
it
allow
is a
the
crowd
bottom of the
participation
second,
sketch.
where the
You
Braves
notice some of
have
our
to look to bring
interns
across
have the
3 runs in
t-shirts.
order to win this and
This
tie the
isn't
game at
usual
1.
James yells and things fly. You gotta work for this one.
Coming up
We're gonna
next,
get some help
the
on
bottom
field.
of the second, which is brought to you
have to stand up
by
and do the Macarena
Baber
to get a
Enterprises.
shirt. So if you want one, it's just not yelling.
And welcome back to Staunton, Virginia, where we are currently here in the bottom of the second. All right, again, welcome back to Staunton, Virginia, where we are currently here in the bottom of the second of
All right,
Bangaloo
so the
baseball.
pitcher for the Cannons is number 2.
The pitcher for the Cannon, number 2, AJ Green, and the first pitch ends up being
Just a bit outside.
wide for ball 1.
Although again, with Lance's strike zone, you
Again,
never
that
quite
was
sure.
a little wide out behind the batter. But now it gives us a 1-0 pitch. Now, the 1-0 pitch coming from Green as he holds sort of in a crane, lobs it in. That swung on hit going into foul territory. And it lands for strike 1. So that gives us a 1-1 count. And Green kicks, delivers. That swung on miss. Strike 2. So 1-2 pitch coming on the way, coming from Green. Green. Staying like a statue, nods in agreement, gets set, kicks, holds the crane, and that ends up being way in the dirt, and we're actually going to try to get a steal over at first, and it is successful.
There you go.
So that was a quick representation of one of the rules. That was rule number 4. Batters can steal first. And it looks like that's going to bring up number 30 for the Braves.
Left fielder, number 30.
Ethan Barnes. So currently runner over at first, no outs. Ethan Barnes batting. And that pitch from Green is in there, strike 1. So the 0-1 pitch coming from Green ends up being outside, ball 1. So 1-1 count on the way. Currently the Cannons lead 1 inning to nothing. The 1-1 pitch on the way, inside, ball 2. So that gives us a 2-1 count. No outs here, bottom of the second. Currently a runner over at first. So Green kicks, delivers. That's going to be hit. Third baseman fields it. And a roller, not in time. So everyone is safe. Tried to get a little fancy there. The roller ended up being just a tad bit slow. That's going to bring up .28, it looks like.
Number 29.
For 29, Jake Merrick. So Merrick now has runners first and second, no outs. And the pitcher, A.J. Green, kicks, delivers, and that's swung on and missed, strike 1.
There you go.
And he ends up stepping out.
Stepped out of the box.
So that gives us 1 out. And now we got a new batter coming up. Looks like it's going to be the catcher. Still wearing his catcher's gear. No outs. So no outs, 1 strike. And A.J. Green kicks, delivers. That swung on and missed to give us strike 2. So the 0-2 pitch coming on the way. And that swung on and missed. Strike 3, so that does give us out number 1. So the catcher came up, got a couple swings in there, both misses, and now it's going to bring up .11 or 10, I think. Couldn't quite see the number. First pitch, that's going to be outside, and that is number 11, Josh Hall. So all the runners will advance off that wild pitch. So that gives us 1 hit or 1 out, bases loaded, and that's going to bring up number
now batting the right fielder, number 22, Trey
22.
Campos.
22 is Trey Campos, right fielder. And he now has a bases loaded situation with 1 out. And A.J. Green kicks, delivers, and there's strike 1.
Uh-oh. Home plate umpire Lance
And
see something he didn't like there.
Umpire heading on out there to check.
Oh, my goodness.
And he just threw out the pitcher. So A.J. Green just got thrown out.
Now that was a major league tantrum. Let's give that a hand.
And now that's going to bring up number 3. Which I currently do not have a name for.
Is that Tyrion Lannister over there? You cue your Game of Thrones music, I'm told.
So, pitch. That swung on, hit right past the first baseman. That's going to drive home 1 run. And they're going to try to make it 2. And 3 runs do come across.
Good grief. How did I get injured at summer ball? Well, we were playing a comedy game, and then there's a call from the coach to Lance Mock. That's going to end the second. Let's see.
That's how the second will end. They're saying that's how the second ends. So that's going to give us the Cannons with the lead. So they now have 2 runs over the Braves here, heading into the top of the 3rd.
Get your phone cameras ready.
Don't forget, the second inning was brought to you by Baber Enterprise. Coming up next, the top of the 3rd here for Bengaluru Baseball.
Base run.
And welcome back here to Staunton, Virginia, where currently we have a scoring update. It is actually tied at 1 apiece between the Purcellville Cannons and the Staunton Braves.
We are waiting on our base umpire to get back.
And we're
By the
currently
way, if this is the first time
waiting
you've
on
ever
the
been to Moxie Stadium,
first
in about
base
15 or
umpire
20
to get
minutes,
back, or the
the
field
sun is
umpire to
gonna
get
go
back,
down
but that
behind
gives
the
me a
golf
chance
course.
to tell you
We have the
that
most
the
gorgeous
third inning
sunsets here
is
at Moxie during
sponsored
the day.
by
So we're about
Domino's.
20 as it peaks over the hills.
If I'm not mistaken,
You've
they
never been here
have
before. Whip out the camera.
a
You'll
special deal
take
for
it.
$8 pizzas. First pitch of the inning ends up being a
That's a live
wild
steal
patch,
situation.
live steal situation. In time. Out number one.
Quick trigger. And one down.
Great work there from Julian Braga. Behind the plate, gunning him down. He's going to bring up number 34. Crew.
Number 34, yes. It's Big Head Bob.
Or Big Head Bob. So the pitch, that's in there. Ball one. So that gives us 1-0 count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on, missed. Strike one. So 1-1 pitch on the way. One out here, top of the second. And the 1-1 on the way. Inside ball two. So now it's a 2-1 count with one out. And the 2-1 pitch. Outside ball three. And he's just going to stay there at home plate after that wild pitch. So now we have a 3-1 count coming on the way. And that swung on, missed. Strike three. So that's for out number two. Apparently I did miss a second strike in there. So now that gives us 2 outs here, top of the third. It's going to bring up an unknown hitter,
popular everywhere else. This might catch on in the Valley League,
as he is currently shirtless. So the first pitch coming to shirtless batter A. We'll call him for right now as he swings and misses for strike one. So the 1-0 pitch coming to shirtless batter A. That swung on and that's hit high. Heading
Catch
into
that
foul
one.
territory.
Catch
See
that
if it-
one on the fly.
That's going to land. So that gives us strike number two.
Push your neighbors out of your way, whatever you need to do. Catch the ball.
So that gives us an 0-2 count with 2 outs here. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. Outside ball one. So now a 1-2 count on the way. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and that's going to get hit foul back. Watching the umpire to see if a play was made, and none was. So that keeps us at a 1-2 count here. Shirtless batter A. As we currently have a 1-2 pitch, home plate umpire quickly gave a word of advice to people here. And that pitch is going to be chopped. Third baseman fields it. And no play will be made over at first. So we get 2 outs and a base runner. So shirtless runner A. We will now call him shirtless runner A since he's no longer a batter. That's going to bring up number 1 for the Purcellville, if I'm not mistaken.
Now batting the left fielder, number
Beamish.
1, the Beamer.
The Beamer. As he watches ball 1. So the Beamer currently facing a 1-0 count here with shirtless runner A over at first.
Asking the guys from the bullpen to go ahead and slide back over that way.
So we currently have 2 outs here, 1-0 pitch coming to the Beamer. And he watches strike 1. So that gives us a 1-1 count here, 2 outs here. Top of the third. Cannon looking to get some runs across as the Beamer watches ball 2. That's what I thought. Okay, so quick little correction. The Cannons did win last inning to give us a 2-0 count. That pitch ends up going foul to give us strike number 2. So now it's a 2-2 count. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. That swung on hit right to the second baseman in the shift. And a quick throw on over. Tried to lob it over, ended up taking the first baseman off the bag. So that gives us
off the bag.
So that gives us runners first and second, 2 outs. Charlotte runner A over at second. The Beamer is currently at first. That's going to bring up number 25 for the Cannon.
Pitch hitting for the Cannons, number 25.
And I don't have a name, so right he will be called 25 for the moment. So that's in there, strike 1. So it's currently a 1-1 count. And that's inside, ball. And the 2-1 swung on, missed for strike number 2. And the 2-2 pitch. And there, strike 3 called. 25 goes down looking, and that is how the top of the third works. So coming up next, bottom of the third, no runs come across, and the Braves look to get on the board as they just need 1 run. Third inning is again brought to you by Domino's. So if you want an $8 pizza, you can take your time as they plan to have it at least through next year if I remember the commercials correctly. So coming up next, bottom of the third. And welcome back to Staunton, Virginia, where currently the Cannon lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the third for the special edition of Braves baseball. Right now, batting Brody Melton as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 pitch misses ball 2. So right now, the Braves just need 1 run in order to win the third inning. That pitch hit right back up to 31, the pitcher. Quick flip on behind the back. In time for out number 1. So Brody Melton ends up grounding back out to the pitcher, coming up to bat.
Now batting the shortstop, number 25.
Tyler Rule. currently have another mound visit.
Lance Mock checking the identity of the... Oh, he's throwing him out! Tried to sneak an ejected player back with the old ski mask trick, didn't we?
And the pitcher,
Come
31,
on.
ended up
You gotta
being
board
Green,
that.
who was
Come
already
on.
ejected
There you go.
earlier.
Keep it there, it's a family show. You're good. Don't challenge him to get the hat. We'll have another incident. Aw, I don't want the hat. I want snacks.
And we're here coming back after that little incident where the Cannons tried to bring A.J. Green back on to pitch using a very easy disguise.
Currently 3 shortstops.
And the pitch, that's outside, swung on. Missed, strike 1. So currently Tyler Rule,
3 shortstops. And
that's
getting
high.
Running in the outfield. It drops.
and it ends up falling. So Rule will head on over to second. And he coasts inside for a 1-out double. So now Tyler Rule's over at second, and that's going to bring up tank top wearing number. Couldn't see the number.
And those jerseys, I can't make the numbers out, guys. Play along with me at home.
And the 0-1 pitch. That's swung on, and that's hit. That's hit high. That's going to be 40. And that's going to land. So Tyler Rule rounds third at and on home, and that will be how the third inning ends. Quick throw on over to third. Not in time.
Yep, that's
And
it.
the one-run
The
gains.
Braves
So
scored
the
a run.
Braves
The Cannons didn't.
end
So
up
the
getting the
Braves
lead.
get a
So
point.
the Braves get on the board here on the third.
We have some music trivia.
And that is how the inning ends. Coming up next, top of the third, where the Braves look to hold the Cannons again. And the Cannons look to extend on their lead, or at least get some runs to try and extend their lead. And again, third inning was brought to you by Domino's. So if you want an $8 pizza, all you have to do is drive over there anytime, if I remember correctly. Coming up next, top of the fourth. And welcome back to Staunton, Virginia, where currently the Cannons lead 2-1 here in this special edition of Braves baseball. We are here, top of the fourth. The Cannons are currently up to bat, and first batter, we have another shirtless batter, so we will currently call him shirtless batter A again because he's the first one here on this at bat or this inning. So shirtless batter A, first pitch ends up being in the dirt, ball 1. So that's currently a 1-0 count, no outs here.
I wish I could read those jerseys. That looks like 18. Brody Melton on the mound.
So 1-0 count coming on the way. Brody Melton actually, we think, is on the mound. And the 1-0 pitch, that's going to be hit. And there's the shortstop, fields it, throws on over to first, in time, out number 1. So shirtless batter A ends up going down. Ground out to the shortstop. And that's going to bring up 0-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome number 00. It's Ogre.
It's Ogre.
Remember,
if I heard correctly, Ogre. That's just his nickname. And the first pitch ends up being high and away. That's going to get by for ball 1. So currently 1-0 pitch coming. Again, think that's Brody Melton on the mound. Ogre currently at the plate. Can Melton slay the Ogre? The 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Trying to get Ogre down on strikes, but it's currently a 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch, outside, ball 3. So it's a 3-0 pitch coming on the way, 1 out here. In the top of the fourth, Cannon look to extend their lead. Add some runs to extend their lead. That's going to end up being ball 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4 have touched it. That makes 5. Center fielder makes 6. On over to 7. Ogre's coming on home. And we're going to get a play. And the catcher cannot hold on to it. So we have an inside the park ball home run, I think, is how that would be considered. So 1 run does end up coming across for the Cannon ultimately off that ball 4. That's going to bring up 14, I think, is what I see. And Melton shuffling his way up, throws the pitch in there. Strike 1. Currently catcher gear, at least, wearing. So the 0-1 pitch coming from Melton. Melton now shuffling back. That swung on hit going into foul territory. Will a play be made? And no. So that gives us no balls, 2 strikes here. Coming to the catching wear batter. Now Melton steps on over, heading over to the first base side. Throws the pitch. That swung on. That's going to hit high. And the right fielder makes the play. In time, out number 2. So
that brings us to the right fielder, number 19.
2 outs here.
Cambry,
and that's going to bring up the Cannon Princess.
Cambry, York. Thanks, guys.
Cannon Princess trying to get on base, give the Cannons some runs here, or some added runs here, as Melton kicks, delivers, ball 1. So that pitch ends up getting away, and she's going to try to head on over to first.
And Camber gets the
And no play will be made. So the Cannon Princess successfully steals first. Great job for her. So now it's going to bring up
Now
number
for the
30.
Cannons, number 30, Rough and Ready.
Rough and
Fill
Ready.
in your own blank there.
So Rough and Ready faces 2 outs here. Top of the 4th. Melton kicks, delivers. That's going to get by. And they will stay, so that's going to end up being ball 1. So 1-0 count coming on the way. 2 outs here. Rough and Ready.
Checks the runner. Now set.
And the Rough Ready hits a grounder right past second baseman. Flips on over to second in time. Out number 3. So the Cannon end up bringing 1 run off of a inside the park ball 4 play. End up being closed there.
Are you all enjoying Boogaloo baseball?
So that's going to bring up here next, bottom of the 5th. Braves currently need 2 runs in order to win and tie this game at 2 apiece here. Heading bottom of the 4th next. But real quickly, the 4th is sponsored by City National Bank. Again, coming up next, bottom of the 4th, Braves look to win the inning. And welcome back to Staunton, Virginia, where currently the Braves are looking to tie this game up by winning this inning. They currently just need 2 runs in order to win it. And currently pitching for the Cannons, we'll call him shirtless pitcher A. So the first pitch ends up being in there, strike 1. So the 0-1 pitch coming. Kicks, delivers. That's a high, up high, ball 1. So it's a 1-1 pitch. That swung on, missed. Strike 2. So a 1-2 count. Coming on the way from shirtless pitcher A. And he kicks, delivers. That's in there. Strike 3 called. So shirtless pitcher A ends up getting the strikeout. And that's going to bring up.
The Braves are traveling to Purcellville next Tuesday. And they'll do this all again. So get out of town for the evening.
I want to say this was the catcher for the Braves. As shirtless pitcher Ace kicks, delivers high. That's going to be high, ball 1.
Emma Saylor at the plate for your Braves now.
Emma Saylor, first Staunton Brave female player. That's going to be
wow.
Strike.
So
that gives us a 1-1 count here.
Oh my goodness.
That's going to be just a tiny bit outside, ball 2. So a 2-1 pitch coming on the way. That's hit going foul, and it lands. Strike 2. Don't forget, here in entertainment/bungalow baseball, foul balls will be considered foul once they land, since anyone can catch them for the out. That pitch hit, ground ball, first baseman fields it. A little bit of a soccer move.
Sack action.
Ooh.
You gotta like it. Why don't you have the snacks? You have the ball. Why don't you have the snacks?
So the catcher's able to reach first. And we currently do have 1 out after the strikeout. So, first pitch, that's going to hit. So now they're going to run. Everyone has to touch the ball. There's 1 touch, 2, 3, flip 4, 5.
We're at 5.
6.
That's
Flips on over 7. Ball's live. Throw on over to home. Will not be in time. So she's able to score from first. Brody Melton ends up reaching second off the hit by pitch. And now we're currently tied at 1 apiece. 1 runs apiece. That's going to bring up a chance for the Braves to win it here with 1 swing of the bat. So shirtless pitcher A gets set. He's going to kick, hold the pose for a second, deliver. That's going to be hit, going into right field for a base hit. So we're going to have runners at the corners now. 1 out. Braves trying to win the inning. Now definitely 1 swing of the bat can get this done. Currently the bat dog went out and forgot the bat.
I wanted the snack.
And
oh, there we go. So if you bet the 4th inning and dog bet for bingo, you're a winner.
And currently the dog not really wanting the bat, but he wanted the snacks, so now he gets set back up. Runners at the corners, 1 out here. Braves 1 hit away from winning this inning. And shirtless pitcher A signaling for everyone to come in. So the first pitch coming, he gets set. Shirtless pitcher A kicks. Small kick, that swung on, hit high, going into straightaway center field. And it will land. And everyone will jog. Bad Dog does actually come out. We do actually have a play coming.
And there's an out at the
And that's
plate,
going to get out.
Yes, sir! That's an out at the plate.
So that time the Bad Dog did come out, get the bat, and a little bit of a roughhouse in there at the home plate, but great defense nonetheless to avoid the score. So now we have runners at the corner, still 2 outs. And we have catcher mask on. Don't know what the number is, but for right now we'll call him catcher mask. And the first pitch to catcher mask ends up being outside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That swung on and hit foul.
No, that's our foul ball. Don't catch it. Don't catch it. Don't catch it. You catch it.
And no play was made, so it gives us a 1-1 count. Looked like number 12, and that was a quick ball. That one
Gotta like the quick pitching there. I like it.
ends up going. That's going to get fouled, so we stay 2-2. Right now, very quick pitching coming from shirtless pitcher A. And that one's hit high. Diving catch not made. And this time we'll see Batter Dog. This time we'll get it. And we do have player step on home plate. And that is how the inning will end. So the Braves end up winning that inning, so we're now tied at 2 apiece. So coming up next, top of the 5th. But real quickly, the 4th inning is brought to you by City National Bank. So coming up next, the Cannons look to get some runs to try and win the 5th. And welcome back to Staunton Braves Baseball. This special edition of the 5th inning is brought to you by Barber Enterprise. And the first pitch coming to, again, since I don't know number, we will call him Shirtless Batter A. And the first pitch was ball 1. And that pitch is hit high. And that's going to get into left field. Base hit. He's going around second, or first, heading to second. And Shirtless Batter A becomes Shirtless Runner A as he is in with a leadoff double.
You want to call here? No, we don't know anything to say.
So now coming up to bat for the Cannon. First pitch in there, strike 1. So the 0-1 pitch coming on the way. That's swung on, missed. So that's going to give us strike 2. Looks to be number 18.
Can of corn.
Can of corn. Can of corn. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's going to hit.
All right, ball.
So now it's ball 4.
Yep.
And Shirtless Runner A is going to just stay.
All right. Now I have some guest PA announcers.
So we now have runners
we're gonna keep
at
it
first
quick.
and second.
Here we
No
go.
out. That's going
Now
to be
batting, the shortest man of all Virginia, the second angriest behind Brett Fuller, Ridge Fuller.
number 3.
Well done. Oh!
That's hit
my
high,
goodness!
heading into left field, and the catch is made
Wow.
for out number 1.
Thank you.
Certainly. Thanks for coming on, guys. That was well driven, by the way. Well driven.
So number 3, what teammates just called the shortest man in all of Virginia,
Wife beater, tank
gives
top
us
would be like the Jersey
number
Shore look.
1. After that,
Braves defense. Gonna have a
loud
quick chat.
out.
This
So we
doesn't
do
look
have
good.
what could potentially be a trick play, as it looks like the whole infield is huddled up.
Oh my.
And we do have a
I think
trick
it's the
play.
hidden ball trick in reverse.
And the pitch. That's going to
Yeah,
go.
ball's live,
And we're going to
ball's
see
live.
ball live. And they're going to keep going. And 2 runs come across. So 2 runs come across for the Cannon.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Cambria.
And now we have the Cannon Princess. Do have some quick pitches. Looks like it's been back-to-back balls. And that's going to hit.
Here we go.
Fielded by the first baseman. We'll take it to the bag, and that is out number 2.
And the home crowd turns ugly.
So 2 outs here, top of the 5th.
Okay,
2 runs have come across so far for the Cannon, and we currently have white tank top over at 3rd for the Cannon. And winds up. And that's in there, strike 1. So an 0-1 pitch coming on the way. That ended up missing for ball 1. Again, white tank top currently over at 3rd. That's strike 2. So quick batter box swap gives us a 2-2 count. And it does look like number 18 is batting. That's going to hit, swung on. That's hit deep into left field, and that's going to land. It's going to go all the way back to the wall. 18 rounds first, heading on over to second. And it looks like he's just going to stay there at second. But white tank
Quick
top
reminder,
does
this being
score.
the last inning, we're
So
gonna
that's
go
going to be
every
3.
run counts. So it's now 5 to Purcellville. exactly sure what's happening.
And a little confused as it looks like the Braves think they're out of the inning. So the Braves are heading off. Looks like
Gotta be honest, gang. Not sure
the
what's
Cannon
happening, but,
are-
apparently that's the end of the inning.
the Cannon may be challenging the play, but looks like they were saying maybe the batter missed first.
There's a coach's challenge going on from Purcellville. And the umpire's ruling, plays overturned.
So play overturned, so that means the Braves have to come back out onto the field. And that'll leave us with a runner at second, 2 outs.
So there you go.
So a little bit of confusion here, but it looks like we got it all situated out.
Get the Braves loaded back out on the field.
So again, it'll be 2 outs, runner on second. Coming up, going to be number... Could not quite see the number.
Oh, there you go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Looks like that was 46. Stepped out of the batter's box, and he's out.
Tony Fernandez with a pro wrestling move that unfortunately gets him ejected.
And that gives us an 0-1 count as well. That's going to bring up 34 for the Cannon. Still 2 outs, runner on second.
And that's going to bring up number 34.
And that's in there, strike 2. So the 0-2 pitch on the way. That swung on, hit, going into center field. And a spectacular running catch. Not quite made it, so that lands. Run around third, heading home. And rounds third, heading home. And nothing. So the Cannon have brought across quite a few runs. If I'm not mistaken, it was 7 if I heard correctly. And there's still only 2 outs. So that bases loaded bases emptying bait hit. It's going to bring up number 30.
Number 30, rough and ready at the plate.
That's strike 1. That gets away. So ball 1, runner will stay in the batter's box. So it gives us a 1-1 count. And the 1-1 pitch in there, strike 2. So it gives us 1-2 count, 2 outs here. Pitch, strike 3 called, and that is how the inning will end. So coming up next, the Braves look to
We'll go to the bottom of the 5th.
the bottom of the 5th. 5th is again brought to you by Baber Enterprises. And right now, the Braves look to win the inning. Coming up next. And welcome back to Staunton, Virginia, where currently the Braves are trying to battle back to get this into a closer game here in the bottom of the 5th. So the first pitch coming on the way from shirtless batter A, that's going to be, or shirtless pitcher A, that's going to get into center field for a leadoff base hit. So again, 5th inning is brought to you by Baber Enterprise. We also want to thank City National Bank and Domino's for sponsoring tonight's game. So one runner, if I can speak, on first. No outs. So a little bit of communication there between the umpire and the fans. And we're about set. Shirtless pitcher A gets set, will kick and deliver. That ends up being a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes coming on up. And the 1-0 pitch coming on the way. Outside, ball 2. And that pitch misses, ball 3. So 3 straight balls here coming from shirtless pitcher A. And the 3-0 pitch on the way. And there's strike 1. So the 3-1 pitch on the way. Strike 2 called. So now it's a full count pitch. No outs still. And the full count. And that's going to hit him. So now that gets by the third baseman. So runner rounds third, heading on home. 2 have touched it. 3 stay at second. So now 1 run has come across. It's going to make it.
Bless you.
Into it. And the battering dog brings the bat
James,
back.
We got a hitter, the golden batter. He is our bat boy, number 18. This is Grayson. Get louder, will you? Come on.
And we do have a pitch hitter, Bryson,
Go get it, Grayson.
bat boy for the Braves.
You got it. Up. The infield is literally in for Purcellville.
And the infield coming in.
Huh? We'll change pitchers. I like it.
And we do have a pitching change.
Come on, Grayson. You got it.
And Grayson actually is batting for the Braves. And the pitch, that's
Oh, you go,
hit
Grayson.
right back up middle.
Oh! That's a homer.
And we have a homer for Grayson. 1 run comes across. Grayson rounds second. Touches on third, and he comes on home. Everyone in here is cheering for the bat boy, for the Braves. Gatorade bath coming out. And that is how that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Staunton Braves,
So that is
we thank the Purcellville Cannons for
how
stepping
tonight
in
is going to
Purcellville
end.
baseball. We
Fantastic
appreciate you
night.
coming out and representing the town, the Queen City, Augusta County. We thank you for coming.
Great
all
night tonight
corners
out between
of
the Braves
Shenandoah
and the
Valley.
Purcellville Cannons.
Tomorrow
Don't
night,
forget,
the Staunton Braves
tonight
are
we
back
want to
at
thank
home, 7:30.
City
We'll see
National
the
Bank,
players out
Baber
and about.
Enterprise,
Don't
and
be
Domino's
after
for
our
sponsoring
bags.
tonight's
We thank you, and we wish you
entertainment
safe travel
baseball
home
game.
tonight.
Though tomorrow,
Thank you
June
very much.
17th,
Thank you.
the Braves will host the Covington Lumberjacks in a
In
more modern and traditional style of baseball. Currently, the Lumberjacks are 2-9 on the season, looking to get 3 wins. The Braves looking to try and get into first place as they are currently 9-4 in the Valley League. Again, want to thank City National Bank, Baber Enterprise, and Domino's for tonight's Entertainment Baseball. I'm Conrad Spangler, and tomorrow I will see you for the Braves versus the Lumberjacks. See you soon.